Hi everyone, this is Reeddhi, a first year PCM student at ISF Berhampur. Okay, so no longer first year because I am going to be the second year, like in few months, our exams are over. So, yes, many of my juniors, you people have asked me, like you are PCM students, so you have asked me how to tackle biology in the last month. Not even a complete month is left for the IAT exam, and next is also coming. Like the two exams are almost like they're very close, and the preparation strategies are similar, like right. So today I'll tell you what chapters you should actually start studying right now if you want to solve like 4 to 5 questions from biology section, because ultimately in IAT you know that the total marks matters, not like how much you score in each subject. So you have to keep in mind the total marks. So accordingly, like for PCM students, you already know that the 3 subjects are strong for you. You have to make it strong, but also as a backup, read some biology chapters. Don't rely on those 3 subjects solely. It's like very important because at that time what questions will come, that's not in your hand. The preparation is in your hand. So make the basics very clear, because ultimately you are going for research for the next 5 years and like for your life. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'll go class wise. First of all, I'll start with class 12 because like most of you are either appearing for the exam as class 12 students or like droppers. And if any of class 11 students you are watching this video, then you are wholeheartedly welcome. Okay, so I have studied a lot, like which chapters should like you PCM students should go for right now, because not much time is left. So what I have thought is I'll tell you about 6 chapters from each class. So total there are 12 chapters, out of which you can select any of your choice. Okay, like I'll tell you from class 12 you can select 3 chapters, and from class 11 like 3, or like according to your strategy and plan you can do so. I am giving you the maximum so that you can extract the best out of it. So starting with the first chapter, which is I guess the shortest one but will fetch you the most marks, that is reproductive health. Why to choose reproductive health? It's because the chapter is short and there are direct NCERT questions. Like if you are a PCB student who are watching this video, or if any senior from any ISER you are watching this video, so do comment why I suggested this chapter. Okay, no hidden jokes here. Now, the second chapter I'll tell you is biotechnology principles and processes. Why to choose that chapter? Because first of all, see, you people are PCM students, so you would definitely not feel to memorize everything. That's why you are PCM students. So you can take that chapter because it sounds interesting. I guess biotechnology, that is interesting actually. So it's technical plus logical, and also it's PCM friendly. Like you need to understand a bit and memorize very less. Then we have the third one, which is the same biotechnology but its applications. So there are 2 chapters of biotech, and I would suggest go with that. Like these will fetch you a lot of marks if the questions come. Why to choose this chapter? Because it's short, plus it's factual and easy to revise. Then we'll go to ecosystem. And why I have chose ecosystem, I was actually searching in AI that which chapter should you go, but I am not giving the list to you from AI. That's made by me. I have thought of this because 11 12 chapters I know I have studied, so what you people will feel better, I have thought about that, and accordingly I am suggesting you. So why ecosystem? Because see, most probably till class 10 all of you had biology, so you all know the basics of like soil and all. You have also studied in geography as well till class 10, so like decomposition and all, you have the basic idea. Food web, food chain, so there are few sums to do, so PCM friendly you can guess. So yeah, already familiar from lower classes, and there are conceptual questions, like nothing to memorize. There is a question of Lindemann's like 10% law, that I think you people will enjoy. Okay, let's come to the fifth chapter, which is organisms and populations. I am telling you this chapter, it's like there are a lot of population interactions. Okay, probably six or seven was there, or maybe eight, I don't remember completely. So try to remember the examples from each. Just understand which is positive, which is negative. Once you read the chapter, you will realize what context I am actually talking about. So from there, remember the examples. From their questions come. I'm telling you, from their questions come. So even if you don't study the whole chapter, please, 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 population interactions, that will fetch you marks. I'm giving you guarantee. Okay, if the question comes. Okay. Also, there are certain graphs. You people love graphs, I know. So memorization is there. I'm not telling there is no memorization, because you have to memorize the examples. So you can go with the chapter or you can skip it. That's your choice. Okay, next, the last one which I would suggest is the principles of inheritance and variation. There I would tell you, don't go for the entire chapter. There are certain sections like monohybrid and dihybrid cross, then incomplete dominance, sex-linked inheritance, and pedigree. Pedigree is very important. I would tell you that do monohybrid, dihybrid, and pedigree basics. Do this. Do these three things. Questions will come. Okay, and AI was suggesting molecular basis because that's a very vast chapter and questions do come from there, like a lot of chance. But if you start studying that, it will take you a month to study only that chapter. So now your strategy should be how to fetch maximum marks with minimal studies. So you can go with that. This is for class 12th. Now, yeah. So selective study you can do from every chapter. You can just go to AI, tell it that I am a PCM student, I want to appear for IAT. Accordingly give you a prompt that how can I selectively study from this chapter. So these 6 chapters I think will be the best. Now let's move on to class 11's portion. Okay, so from class 11 I am not suggesting any chapter from botany, because once you open like biological classification, plant kingdom, morphology, anatomy, it will take you a month. I'm telling you, each chapter almost. So it's better not to go with those, since like we are humans, and I think you will be a bit interested to talk about our body, like how it functions, the every system. So you can go with like human physiology, the zoology portion. I'm not talking about animal kingdom, I repeat. You can still go with that. I know many of the seniors will suggest you to study animal kingdom and you will be trapped. Okay, so here I'll talk about 5 chapters. Okay, so first of all is the neural control and coordination. Yep. So why so? Because there are familiar concepts, diagram based, and direct MCQs will come from there. Neural control and coordination, I'm telling you, the chapter is very short, so it will not take you much time if you just get the concepts very clear. Now the second one is chemical coordination integration. Why I'm suggesting that chapter? Because hormones are easy scoring, many direct association questions. Then we have the third one, which is again another very conceptual chapter, and you will probably once you get the concept, you'll easily understand that. So that's breathing and exchange of gases. Why? Because it's physics and chemistry overlap, conceptual and manageable. Okay, then we move on to body fluids and circulation, like it's about heart, blood, then lymph and all. So here we have heart plus blood concepts already familiar, and many standard MCQs. Then the last one I'm suggesting is the excretory products and their elimination. Why? Because this is a relatively logical chapter. Okay, like you already know about the excretory system a bit, because still class 10 you have studied, and optional if you have extra time, which you won't have, I know, but still I'm suggesting if you don't like any of these 5 chapters, you can still go for locomotion and movement. It's all about muscles, how you move and all. So that's it, how to tackle biology as a PCM student. Now I'll give you some pro tips at the end of this video. So if you're watching till the end, these tips are specially for you. Okay, so now definitely the question that comes to your mind is, दीदी ने तो सब chapters बता दिया, अब कैसे पढ़ूंगी मैं? So the solution for all, yes. So select the chapters accordingly. Like you can go to ChatGPT, that give your prompt that I can study only this much from these chapters. Select 3, select 4. Accordingly you can do. Now what you will do for each chapter is, first watch one shots. Okay, like I'll suggest you physics wala because I have already started from there. One shots are very, very helpful. Trust me, as a PCB student, I can't explain how much that helped me. How much? Like the entire 11th, I had studied from our ISC book. I didn't even open the NCRT book, I'm telling you. 12th, I had studied from NCRT. So that 11th NCRT portion, it helped me a lot, I'm saying. So first, study from that one shots. Then after understanding, just go to that chapter from the book. Okay, so if you don't have the book, you can also get it online in any website you can get. And then there, try to understand which portions are important, as the one shot lecturers, they are there, so you can understand that which concept can come, which will not come. And very important is that as you are solving IAT previous year's papers, find which question belongs to which chapter. And if you don't want to waste time that way, you can still go to AI, ask it to give IAT PYQs from that particular chapter. So you can do it in 3 steps. First, watch one shot. Second, read from NCRT. Third, solve PYQ. That's it. Nothing, any master plan, nothing will work. Just do this. And please do some by chapters. I'm telling you, that will fetch you marks. But yes, idhar sirf ratta marna nahi chalega, because it's IAT, not NEET. So you are going for, you're going on a research line. So their conceptual understanding matters a lot. And probably like from previous year experience of NEET, you have all studied in that way only, like that conceptual way. Kyuki as far as I know, like I was also NEET 2025 appearing student. So उधर भी सिर्फ रट्टा मारने से सारे questions नहीं होते. इस साल का तो आई गेस आई एम नॉट गोइंग इनटू एनी कंट्रोवर्सी, बट एज फार एज आई हैव सीन द पेपर, लाइक रट्टा मारने से तो 90% हो जाता है. फिर भी आई एम नॉट गोइंग इनटू एनी कंट्रोवर्सी, दैट्स अ डिस्क्लेमर. सो you can still ask me whatever doubts you are having. That's it from my side for biology. And if you have any questions, just tell me. If I think that I need to make a video on that, I'll definitely do. So tada everyone, all the best, give your best, because it's the last month now. You should be busy with your last minute preparation. And if you're already done with the other 3 subjects, just go deep into this subject. You'll definitely enjoy biology. So bye bye, all the best. If you have any doubts, just drop it in the comment section. I'll definitely reply.